Hello guys, this is Avcoor, back with some more Final Fantasy Ever Crisis content, but I want to go in a different direction. I know a lot of people are posting about guides and stuff, but I really like Final Fantasy, and a lot of the history is going ignored to me. So when you look at Critical Threat Hell House Hunt, and when you look at the Hell House itself, this is a long-standing history within Final Fantasy. I'm going to show you some examples of this to let you understand that this goes way back at the beginning of the game. So, let me show you a little clip of Hell House. This is where you find Hell House. You go to the ruins in Midgar, and you fight this little guy. So you hit him a little bit, does Hell Bomber, which you'll see that happens in the game. Use Bolt, but use Fire. And then use Hell Bomber. And then he comes out. That is the first time I ever saw Hell House. So this is the guy I'm talking about. This is the Hell House I know. Hell House has evolved. He was not really a scary, creepy monster. He was just a weird little guy that kind of shows up. He started in Final Fantasy VII, in the original Final Fantasy VII, and you find him in Sector 6 of Midgar. And when you fight him, he was just weird to me. When I first fought this guy, I didn't know what the bleep he was. I had no clue. Then he started like popping out with arms and legs. That creeped me the heck out. But he was really cool. I think if we look back on it and we really look at some of the characters in Final Fantasy Ever Crisis, you'll see that the long-standing history of Final Fantasy is very rich, and we shouldn't ignore that. But Hell House was fun to me. I really got into this game because they're really willing to push the boundaries of what creativity should be. Because Final Fantasy itself is kind of like in a Blade Runner type world. You got like technology versus natural humanism, life. And so for them to be able to compensate all this stuff into one game was pretty awesome. They started doing this in Final Fantasy VI, but it just evolved into Final Fantasy VII into something really beautiful. And this character was actually part of that. He did suicide, drop, and body blow, and all this other crap. But I did not know he was in Final Fantasy Record Keeper. I knew he was in Brave Exvius. I never played Mobius Final Fantasy, but there's another game that he's in, and that will bring us closer to the understanding that we all have of who and what Hell House was supposed to be. Let's get into that. So this is Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is really cool. This was a really fun part for me. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed Cloud and Aerith. And this is the Hell House that we know, that we experienced. And it's weird that they would actually even use Hell House in this way. This is no, it's not. This was really fun. I love this part of the game. So, if you know this part, all right. So you fight this guy, and he actually shifts. Yeah, now we get to it.
most disappointing.
No, not yet.
Yeah, this is great. I love this game. This is where he really pops out. I enjoyed this part.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What the?
So that's the Hell House right now that you see. This is the Final Fantasy VII Remake Hell House. This guy really, it really got me excited about this game. The fact that they would like take characters from Final Fantasy VII and reimagine them in a different way because this scene with Hell House never happened in the original game. We never had a boss battle with Hell House, so I thought this was freaking cool. Um, it shows you the limitless potential for the Final Fantasy VII IP. The fact that they could take a minuscule character and exalt him this high, but the mechanisms that you see where he actually switches between elements actually came from this version of Hell House, where you as a player had to shift between elements in order to deal damage. It was better for you to put two material on Cloud and two material on Aerith in order to be able to properly attack them. And I thought that was cool. I like Final Fantasy VII remakes because they did that. Because they took Final Fantasy VII and they made it better. They did not make it the exact same game. And this character is a awesome example of what they did with this game. It's really freaking cool. And you can tell if you played this game that the elemental shifts that happen, that the fire, the ice, the lightning, the wind, it came from Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy Ever Crisis has the potential to be a great game because it was built on a foundation of good games. Like I said, I actually played Dirge of Cerberus. Some people don't like Dirge of Cerberus, but I thought it was good. So in closing, when you look at these characters, when you look at these monsters that you see, there's a long-standing history behind them. And I, as a content creator, really enjoy looking through it and realizing the connections that there are. So when you look at Hell House, when you fight this monster, you have to enjoy him on multiple levels, not just for the content he presents now, but what content he started from, and that's really cool. But anyways, if you like my content, hit the like, share, subscribe button. I'll get back to you. Have a great day and laters.